the 1950s, journalism was a sacred calling. The pen was a sword that could challenge power. The piece Chronicle, with its idealistic leader, Ernest Marquez, believed in that sword. But the world was changing. And as we all know, change is rarely kind to those who try to hold on to the past.
Sir, the new photographer's here. Should I let you in?
Let him in. Let him in.
You may now go in. Don't mind the mess.
Sir, I'm Sam Reyes, one of the photographers here.
Ah, yes, I know you. Where you been?
Some of the teams are currently writing about the passing of President Marquez. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yeah, I'll check all of those as soon as they're done. Please tell them, Kerry, please.
And I also write another article for it.
You see this guy? You? Right? Serious? A photographer? Are you sure?
Yes, but I can write, and I think that this would be an interesting story.
What kind of story is it?
I'm also thinking of covering a series of how the accident could actually be a sabotage.
Conspiracy. That would be risky to publish. Can you gather even a bit of evidence for it?
A try, yes. Risky. But we both know how powerful the media is. But I also want to share something different. Maybe even just speculations.
You know, son, our priorities are the truth. We can't just publish speculations.
Being the voice of the people is also our job. Please, let's use the power of media.
All right. You pass me a draft, but don't expect it being published.
Right away. Thank you, sir.
All right, now get out of my sight. I gotta take this call.
Sam Reyes was the future, and Ernest, for all his passion, was the past. Their worlds would collide. One believed in the power of truth, and the other in the power of change.
Well, hello there, chaps. Does there seem to be a problem?
Our press is shut down.
As of the 21st of this month, I signed Proclamation number 1081, placing the entire Philippines under martial law.
Shut everything down.
What the hell?
You bunch more goddamn fascist assholes! For the press, for Christ's sake! The people need us!
Well, unless you have something to hide, I don't see why you're being so stubborn about this. Are you collaborating with the communists? You red fuck!
No! Stop! Get your hands up on photographer! You have no idea what you're doing! This is Democracy Manifest!
The government knew what we all know now. Control the media, control the narrative. The piece Chronicle was silenced, just as all critical press would be under the weight of martial law. In the name of order, the people were left without one thing they needed most: freedom of thought.
Hello, Clive.
Still alive, I see.
Still a rich bastard, I see.
We all play the roles we're good at, Ernest.
So what role brings you here?
I'm here as a friend. And as a future investor.
Say it clearly, Clive.
I want the peace chronicle. Not today, not tomorrow. But when the bones stop rattling from this martial law mess, you'll be tired. Your people will be scared, hungry. They'll need someone who can offer security. I'll start slow. A few wires, a few hands, changing desks. Rex has always been pragmatic. And Monique, well, you can already heard this too. I am not the villain, Ernest. I just know how stories end. You either write the last word, or someone else does. Let me know when you're ready to sell. I'm sure the sell gives you time to think.
You're luckily have enough money from before the Chronicle shut down.
You didn't have to.
I call a cab.
But silence is never permanent. When the government loses its grip, the pen can rise once again. Everyone, welcome to the 80s.
Good day, Philippines! I am Monique.
And I am Julius.
This is Omni News, the Omni Trusted News Program.
Just after the martial ruling, the leaders of the past administration seeks to push through a project of building condoms.
The project is said to be a form of compensation for the veterans and family of soldiers we lost during the ruling. The current administration is still processing the request and it is highly expected to not be approved.
Meanwhile, the celebration of the people power, or our newfound freedom, is still ongoing.
How the hell have they already reported on this? We haven't even printed today's paper yet.
I don't know, Ernest.
It sounds more like a military op than a news segment to me.
I guess. Doesn't look like journalism to me either.
When did journalism turn into a puppet show?
Right around the time Omni News stopped citing sources, they started quoting officials close to the situation.
Officials?
And just did what they were told.
Very credible.
Well, I say it's about time we interrupt their script. Let's dig. Someone's feeding them intel. Maybe even from inside.
You know, that's dangerous talk, son.
So is silence.
Well, what do we do?
Only one way to find out, sir. We've got a paper to print.
Lovely evening, Sam. I'm Clive. I've read your newspaper and I must say, I'm a very big fan of your work. Though your paper is worth nothing if you don't sell to me. I will make you rich.
We're not for sale, Clive.
Well, I might say that you may regret your decision. Well, Sam, let's be realistic here. Print is dying. Television is our future. I can offer you a future you can't even imagine. Think about it. A comfortable life, far away from this struggling rag.
Comfortable? At the cost of my integrity. The Peace Chronicle isn't just a business, Clive. It's a legacy. It's about holding power accountable. Something you clearly don't understand.
Accountability, Sam. That's a quaint notion. In the real world, money talks, and I'm offering a lot of it. Enough to secure your family's future. Think about your parents, Sam. Especially their safety.
My family's future isn't measured in pesos, guy. It's measured in the truth. That's something you can't buy.
I'm offering a very generous proposition, but if you refuse, I would say that there are other ways to ensure cooperation. Disappearances and accidents occur.
Not a threat, guy. Because I'm not afraid of you. You can try to silence us, but you won't succeed.
You're fighting a losing battle. Think about it. Newspaper against my resources. Are you out of your mind? I'm sure I've read this somewhere. What's that? David and Goliath. Don't be naive, Sam.
We'll see about that.
You will regret all of this.
Clyde Morgan knew the value of influence of media as a tool to control minds. For him, truth was expendable. For Sam, it was all that remained. But like any other story, it can never truly end. The new generation has always carried the hope of rebirth. Ava Mitchell, for one, a new reporter, sees the future, or Sam, who is pretty much older now, could not.
We're going digital. People want news at their fingertips, now more than ever.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, Ava. You remind me of myself back then. A man full of ideas. Back then, it's just about revealing the truth on the front page. But now, it's just all screens and swipes.
Yeah, same goal, yet different tools. I am not saying to abandon our print edition, but we should reach the audience where they are now.
Okay, I'm up for it. But we need to do it the right way. We need to bring back the same kind of quality and truth in this new world.
That is our exact plan, Sam. If we don't fill the digital space with substance, someone will probably fill it with junk.
I trust you with this, Ava. You've got the passion and vision in understanding this world. Show us what you've got.
Ava, this post got 50,000 shares in an hour. Should we follow it up?
I kinda see that. Well, it has no source. So this is no story to be trusted. Just let it burn.
But it's already exploding. If we don't jump on it, someone else will. People are hungry for a take.
Then let them eat lies somewhere else.
The traffic matters, Ava. Ad revenue is tied to management. The higher ups want numbers, not nuances.
And the audience deserve facts, not flames. If we keep chasing what's hot instead of what is true, then we're not journalists. We're trend chasers with keyboards.
So, we're just letting it go?
We can watch it. Unless it evolves into something verifiable, it doesn't touch our front page. Not while I'm still here.
Alright, I won't move it up. For now.
Thanks.
The digital revolution did not just change how we consume news, it changed why we consume it. The algorithm became king. Virality replaced truth. What was once a tool of enlightenment now feeds the machine of distraction.
The world feels so different now. The news, it used to be about stating the truth, about giving evidences, about accountability. Right now, it feels like a show. Influencers making up their own narratives and proofs, while their millions of followers eat those up. The digital world continues to separate us. The news is not about the truth anymore. It's now about feeling good.